Hey there, Lucas. So my name's Andrew, and I'm the essay corrector here at IELTSpodcast.com. Each time a student submits a piece of work, I'm the one that reads through it sentence by sentence and offers, some corrections, but also I'll be letting you know how well you responded to the task, how well you structured your essay, how formal and academic and varied and precise the language was that you used, as well as correcting your grammar along the way. So let's begin with this first task. I see that you've jumped ahead to the copyright question. So the issue of whether patent law collaborates is not quite right here. And neither is acknowledge. So I would say encourages. The issue of whether patent law encourages creativity or makes it difficult for creators to compose new materials is growing in importance since the advent of the internet. If it's since the advent of the internet, then it has grown. And we don't need to capitalize internet. While some people defend that such rules restrict talents, I firmly believe that copyright laws help to protect artists and recognize their creations. This essay will discuss the importance of protecting creative compositions using a case of potential plagiarism in the University of Toronto and the YouTube platform to prove arguments. Cool. In a society in which although I would say in modern society information can be spread to the world in a matter of seconds. And as such, protecting creative work is complicated. This is because billions of people have access to what is posted on the internet and can copy or reuse the material without giving credit. For instance, last year, a student at the University of Toronto was presenting a design mock-up at a conference when a spectator claimed ownership. When a spectator claimed ownership of the idea. The case went to court once neither of them had a copyright. Since neither of them had a copyright document to prove their allegation. Therefore, this case shows the importance of protecting creations under the law. Actually, this case shows the necessity of the court system. So we could say this case shows that enforcement of copyright protections is crucial to guard against false ownership claims. I wouldn't say the good news is that. It seems a bit more like you're writing an article instead of an academic essay. So we could say, on a positive note, some companies and industries are finding a way to guarantee that regulations are applied against plagiarism without imposing a barrier to other creators and artists' creativity. The music industry is a great example. Recorder companies? Do you mean music production companies? Or record companies? Record companies, that would be the one. Record companies use computer software that can detect when pieces of music made by one of their artists, when pieces of music are being reproduced without permission. For instance, the YouTube platform uses this technology in all the videos uploaded on their website. When a copy is detected, semicolon. When a copy is detected, they simply apply the policy required by the artist. This is an attractive solution, as once the artist receives his or her credit, I believe it's the YouTube user, because it's not the creator, is this one. And we need to make sure we differentiate between these two people. Once the artist, so the creator, receives his or her credit, the YouTube user can release the video for the audience. Fine. Overall, it is clear that patent laws are necessary to guarantee credit and honour the artist, whom probably spent a considerable time studying, practicing, and maybe I would use here studying and practicing, and also the verb is with an S. And maybe even I think this is slightly imprecise. I can't quite work out the meaning of this. And also, yeah, this isn't necessary here. But you have one thing here is you have forgotten to answer the second part of the question, which asks, do these rules hinder, would society function better without these rules and regulations? So we need to have one paragraph on whether copyright law encourages or hinders creativity, and then one paragraph on whether society would function better or worse without these regulations. So we must, in a two-part question, we must always ensure that we devote one body paragraph to the first part and one body paragraph to the second part. But let's have a look at your letter. So, dear Sir, Madam, first things first, we don't need to capitalise Sir or Madam. I am writing a response to a letter that I received requesting an explanation for my missing... Actually, I would say for my absence from the English exam. Firstly, I would like to apologise for my failure in justifying my absence. My name is Lucas, student ID number, and I'm in the last term of the business programme. We don't need to capitalise business. I would say on the 19th of April, I caught a severe virus that took me to hospital. That put me in the hospital. I caught a severe virus that put me in the hospital, where I was maintained in observation for 3 days. As I left the hospital 2 days after the exam, and I had plenty of material to catch up on for the final exams, I forgot to submit proof of my illness. Disease is a bit strong for this. I sincerely apologise for my mistake, as I understand that it was irresponsible. It's better to just say it was irresponsible of me. To prove my explanation, I have attached a copy of my medical certificate. I would like to ask you to give me the opportunity to take the exam on a date chosen by you. We should say retake the exam. Even if my exam will be worth less than the first one. If you have any questions or need more information, I will be glad to give it to you. Yours faithfully, no need for the capital, Lucas. All good. So all in all, these are some good responses. But with this one, we just need to make sure that we respond to every part of the question. It's a very serious point in IELTS. And in fact, it's the first thing that the examiner looks for. Did you understand and did you respond to every single part of the question? But I'll send these over to you now, Lucas. I look forward to your next pieces. Have a great day and goodbye for now.